Hi, Jackie Matthews here with Adventure Waits World Travel. Our adventures continue. John and I just got back from a week in the Caribbean aboard the absolutely gorgeous Emerald Azzurra super yacht. So we want to give you our 7 reasons why we think you would love to go aboard Emerald's Azzurra super yachts. It is an experience like no other. So let's get started.
After cruising the world for over 50 years, I thought I'd really seen it all. But when we arrived in the port of Old San Juan to board Emerald's the Azzurra, I realized I was definitely mistaken. When we first laid eyes on her, we were absolutely blown away. The Azzurra has the styling and the sleek lines of the super yachts we'd seen anchored off the coast of St. Bart's, the playground of the world's rich and famous. As we stepped aboard the Azzurra for our 7-night Caribbean cruise, I immediately knew this week was going to be like no other cruise we'd ever taken. For reference, John and I have sailed on all the premium and luxury brands and most of the ultra luxury brands. Dozens of cruises, over 100 days at sea just since COVID reopening. Cruise travel is our business. That's all we do, small ship cruises. We provide our clients with firsthand, up to the minute knowledge on the strengths and the differences of the various cruise lines and ships so that our customers can make the best choice for how to invest their travel dollars and their time. Okay, a little background information for you on Emerald Yachts. The Emerald Azzurra and her twin sister Sakara are luxury yachts by Emerald Cruises, offering intimate, small ship cruising for a maximum of 100 guests, 50 suites. The yachts were custom built to be able to sail into smaller ports and harbors and to dock in the hearts of town. The yacht's vibe is casual, think European boutique luxury hotel meets super yacht. The overall design is modern and chic with soft neutral colors, each suite equipped with a private terrace. And we loved the private terrace. Okay, let's get right on it. Our 7 reasons why we think you would love sailing on Emerald's Azzurra. We loved the crew. They were amazing. They're a tight-knit group, really fun, love what they do for a living, a lot of pride in their job, a lot of pride in their yacht, and they work extremely well together. They gave us friendly and attentive service. They quickly learned our names, our favorite drinks, our favorite food preferences, and they were absolutely dedicated to meeting the needs of every passenger on the yacht. They're also just really fun to hang around with. One night, some of our group visited Foxy's, which is a famous dive bar on the tiny island of Jost Van Dyke. It's in the Caribbean, and members of the crew showed up at the bar to relax and have some fun together. It was just lots of dancing, lots of fun. We were blown away at how often we saw our dear captain, Captain Marco. He met us on embarkation day. He was out there with us on Marina Day. We saw him all over the ship. He would just kind of hang out with us. Just a really, really fun guy. Emerald has a really cool open bridge policy, which means you can visit the bridge whenever you want to. John, being a former naval officer, enjoyed chatting with Captain Marco and his officers as they showed off the yacht's high-tech navigation system. He loved that. Okay, reason 3 is super cool. It's called Marina Day. If you've ever been on a large cruise ship and thought, I would really love to just jump in the ocean right now, maybe you're in the Med or the Adriatic, then you would love Marina Day. The crew opens the back end of the yacht, creating a large swim platform. Then they bring out a wide selection of water toys, slides, kayaks, stand-up paddle boards, snorkeling gear, aquatic trampoline, sea bobs. There I am using the Sea Bob. It was super fun. If you don't know what a Sea Bob is, it's a small motorized vehicle that you can hold in your hands and it goes really fast. And it was just really, really fun. Reason number 4, private beach parties. When in the Caribbean, the crew of Azzurra host a private, fun beach party. Ours was on Norman Island, which is not too far from St. Thomas and St. John. The crew arrive early in the morning to set up the party, bringing out all the water toys, the kayaks, paddleboards, snorkel gear, floaties, etc. They set up really comfy lounge chairs with umbrellas, prepared a picnic lunch that was served under the covered outdoor dining area while we listened to local artists play steel drum music. We kayaked and snorkeled, seeing sea turtles and tons of brightly colored fish. Then we had a great surprise. At about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, The ship Zodiac came whizzing up to deliver Captain Marco for a fun surprise and delight event. Captain Marco jumped off the Zodiac into the water in uniform and began serving glasses of champagne to everyone. It was obvious that everyone, including Captain Marco, was having a great time. People were taking pictures with the captain in the water, drinking champagne. It was just a super fun surprise and delight. Another wonderful thing that you would love about sailing on this yacht is the fellow passengers. Overall, our 98 fellow passengers were super friendly, kind, low key, kind of experienced and interested world travelers, very interesting people, very fun. Everybody was there to have a good time. Um, we quickly formed a sense of community and made some great new friends from the US, Canada, the UK, Australia. The casual dress code on board helps people to just relax, enjoy good conversations with new friends, and share fun travel stories. If you go on this yacht, you don't have to bring any fancy clothes. Just come casual and have a great time. Our next reason you're going to love this is the value. The value is here, my friends. There's so many things that you would normally have to pay extra for on a cruise ship that are included in the price of Emerald Yachts. For example, our private island beach party, everything was included. On other ships, you'd have to pay for a shore excursion to take you to a resort, get on a bus, go out there, have to pay for drinks, have to pay for your food. Marina Day, getting to jump right off the end of the yacht into the sea is fantastic and play with all those water toys. That was all included. And all the things on this list right here, all your dining, all your beverages, all your tips and gratuities, Wi-Fi, entertainment, the parties. They threw a really fun late night party up on the sky deck. You're dancing under the stars in St. Bart's. It was extremely cool. The spa facilities, if you want a spa treatment, you're going to have to pay for that. But if you want to just hang out in the spa, you can do that. E-bikes they have there, you can just take them off the ship and use them on land. The gym is available all the time. Exercise classes are free, your transfers, and then they have what's called Emerald Plus and Emerald Active shore excursions. Those are also included. They also have some other shore excursions that you would have to pay an additional fee for, but Emerald Plus and Emerald Active are included in the price of admission. This is a really high value vacation. Okay, to drive the point even more home about the high value of Emerald Yachts, I did a price comparison for some clients. They were thinking about going on Four Seasons Yachts. They'd read a little bit about it, heard about it, Ritz-Carlton Yacht, and then also Emerald Yacht. They said, okay, you've been on Emerald Yachts, do a price comparison for us. I compared a 7-night Caribbean cruise, same week, as close to the actual same itinerary as I could get. So we're comparing apples to apples, and you can see the price difference. Four Seasons Yacht, $29,000 per person for that week. Ritz-Carlton, $10,600 per person for that 7-night cruise. Emerald Yacht, $6,615. That gives you an excellent price comparison. That is the value of Emerald Yachts. The Emerald Yacht fleet is growing. Right now they have 2 yachts, but pretty soon they're going to be bringing on the Emerald Kaya, which is going to be in the Med, the Aegean, Adriatic, Seychelles, Caribbean in the winter. Then they're going to bring in late 26 Emerald Raya, and then in 27 Emerald Zara. Then they're going to have 5 full yachts traveling the world. These are gorgeous, gorgeous yachts. Okay, I think it's pretty obvious by now that John and I are absolutely in love with the yachting cruise experience. So, we're going to host a cruise group in 2027. Want to join the fun? Let me tell you a little bit about the itinerary. Our adventure will begin in Dubrovnik, Croatia. I talked to the captain and a bunch of the crew on board, and we said, okay, we want to pick the best itinerary, and everyone on board agreed that this was it. So we start in Dubrovnik, we go up the Dalmatian coast, and we end in Venice. Let me break it down for you. Our adventure will begin in Dubrovnik. I don't know if you've ever been there, but John and I were there last summer, and we absolutely fell in love with it. The people, the landscape, the history, the architecture. This is a gorgeous way to start our adventure. Here's a daytime picture of Dubrovnik. You can see the gorgeous St. Lawrence Fortress right there. If that looks familiar to you and you watch Game of Thrones, they did a lot of the filming there. So when we're in Dubrovnik, we will be able to walk directly across that drawbridge, that ancient drawbridge, right into the fortress. It's really a cool experience. Our next port of call will be the beautiful city of Split, Croatia. Their old town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Beautiful, gorgeous history, lovely people, beautiful. Our next port of call will be the beautiful city of Zadar, right on the water. It's a 3,000-year-old city. They've got Roman ruins, a beautiful old city as well. Lots of history, very fascinating and beautiful. Our next stop is Apatija, which is a gorgeous seaside resort. It's considered the Croatian Cannes or the Little Venice. It's just beautiful. Our next stop will be in Piran, Slovenia, which is known for its Venetian architecture and its history. You can see the beautiful old town right here. The best part of this entire adventure, though, is how we end the cruise. We sail directly into the Grand Canal in Venice. Yep, that yacht will be your home as we stay in Venice, and you get off the yacht to go play in St. Marco Square and see everything and enjoy the beauty of Venice from your very own yacht. These days, all the big ships have to dock way outside of Venice and they bus their people in. You will not be doing this. You will be sailing directly into Venice, the Grand Canal, from your super yacht. So I hope you'll consider joining us. Here's the specifics. Our dates are October 2nd to October 9, 2027, Dubrovnik to Venice. Prices start at $7,745 per person, double occupancy, but remember the value. Almost everything's included. If you want a spa treatment, you got to pay for that. You got to pay for your airfare. But once you get here, everything is included and the value is there. We are so excited to be hosting this. We keep our cruise groups pretty small, just 20 or 30 people, enough that it's fun, but not so big that it's, you're waiting a half an hour for everybody to do things. So if you're interested, here's the information. You can give me a call. 817-865-3799. That's my work number. And John or I will answer whatever questions you have. You can email me at Jackie@AdventureWaitsWorldTravel. You can also go on our website. We have a page dedicated to this cruise and you can see all about it there. But we'd love to talk to you about this. We're so excited about this. John and I host 2 to 4 cruises a year. Typically, we're active seniors who love to just get out and see the world. Very fun people, fun group. So it's a great way to meet some people, make some new friends, and see the world from a super yacht.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our 7 favorite things about Emerald's Azzurra, that new gorgeous super yacht. And I hope you'll think about coming with us on our hosted cruise. Again, we keep our groups small and we have a lot of fun and we plan a lot of fun activities just for our group, cocktail parties and special tours, things like that. So give us a call if you'd like to join us or if there's anything else we can do for you. Our agency specializes in small ship cruising all over the world. River, ocean, world cruises, you name it, but we're all about cruising. So give us a call. We'd love to help you.